Gray beards are an inevitable part of aging, but no longer an unmanageable one. Men have used beard dyes to color their beards for the better part of 3 decades. But there's always been a few problems associated with beard and hair dyes for men. Mainly the complete lack of customizability. Many men want to apply beard dye wherever and whenever they want, and why shouldn't you? Problem is we don't want the lengthy, messy, and often damaging process that beard dyes often require for you to apply it. But luckily we can now accomplish a customizable beard much more easily with Volt than we can with typical beard dyes out there. So in today's video what I'm going to be doing is comparing typical beard dyes on the market with Volt and showing you how you can actually use Volt to customize your beard color, fill in patches, and all that kind of stuff. Things that you can't really do with beard dyes. So real quick, before we talk about the customizability of Volt, I want to talk about the process of applying the beard color, because this is where most of the problems with typical beard dyes begin. Here is the process for applying your typical beard dye on the market. You gotta wear gloves, you gotta mix the pastes together. You gotta brush the pastes into your beard, you gotta wait 5 to 10 minutes or however long depending on how saturated you want the color in your beard to be, and then you gotta wash the pastes out and see if that color is to your satisfaction. Now obviously there's not really much room for error here, especially with the permanence of most beard and hair dyes. Combine that permanence with the fact that you really don't get to see what the color even looks like until after you wash the paste out, and we can kind of begin to see many of the problems that men have been facing in the beard coloring market simply because of the application process that beard dyes have to use. And in fact, according to US News Health, 1 in 20 men are actually allergic to many of the chemicals you can find in most beard dyes out there, like PPD, ammonia, and more. So it's kind of a chance you're taking when you use beard dyes because the lack of customizability, the lack of viewability of the color before you actually apply it, and not to mention there are chemicals that you may not want around your beard, skin, face in general that are commonly present in beard dyes. But Volt beard color, however, doesn't really contain any of these problems simply because of the difference in the application process. You see, whereas many beard dyes out there actually penetrate the hair follicle and stain the hair itself, Volt can really be better described as a hair and beard tint. So the Volt solution actually coats the exterior of the hair and colors it that way as opposed to penetrating and staining the interior of the hair. And it can do this without the permanence of stains or the harsh chemicals needed to actually achieve the penetration of the hair follicle. And as I mentioned before, the best part is that it is fully customizable. I'm going to show you some images up here on the screen of the different kind of looks that you can get and apply with Volt depending on where you brush on the color. Now if you're going after that classic salt and pepper look, just brush on the color lightly so that the natural gray in your beard can stand out a little bit. For a full coverage look, obviously just brush on a little more color and completely cover the hair. I mean, it really is that simple, and the color is going to appear a lot more naturally blended with your beard than the typical shoe polish look that you'll get with many beard dyes that color each and every single hair uniformly. And here is what I am going to be personally demonstrating today, is that Volt you can actually apply on bare skin as well in order to fill patches or patchy areas of your beard. And this is kind of a big deal because beard dyes cannot do that. Beard dyes only stain the hair that is already existing in your beard, which is why when your hair grows out, you will actually begin to see the roots as gray. There needs to be hair there for beard dyes to stain in order to get the color. With Volt, however, you can actually apply it between hairs on the skin because it is safe to do so, and you can actually fill in patchy areas of your beard that way as well. Not to mention you can actually view the results that Volt will give you the moment you brush it on. You have to wait for solutions to work and for the color to set in your beard and all that stuff. So as you can see on the top of my cheek line in my beard and around my mustache, the hair dies out a little bit. It doesn't look as full and it's not as straight across my cheeks. That is what I want to change today. I'm actually going to be using Volt to darken the sides of my mustache here to get it to blend a little bit better with my beard, make everything look a little more even. And I'm actually going to apply Volt on the top of my cheek line a little bit in order to fill it in a bit and give it a straight across full bearded cheek look. And here you can see the before and after and kind of the difference that it makes to just fill in a little bit of your mustache, fill in a little bit of your cheek line, and overall cause your beard to look much more full, much more natural looking than it otherwise would. This just makes Volt way more customizable than pretty much anything else out there on the market, because you can choose how long you want the color in your beard, where you want the color in your beard, and how saturated you want that color to be. So if you're looking for the utmost control that you have over your beard color, Volt is gonna be the way to go. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions about Volt or what Volt can do for you, leave those in the comment section below. We will be happy to get back to you. I'll have links in the description to all the products we talked about today, as well as a quiz where you can go and actually determine what the perfect beard color is for you, in case you happen to want to pick up some Volt of your very own and see what all the buzz is about. So thank you guys again so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.